All right, welcome back to John Bachman. Now, the Taliban warning today that the departing U.S. military against setting up bases in the region, while Pakistan is vowing that no American military bases will be allowed inside its borders. The U.S. withdrawal of the last of its soldiers from Afghanistan is scheduled for September 11th, but there are new reports today that the military is speeding up its withdrawal plans. It still will need, though, a nearby military installation from which it can launch strikes against militant targets, so says the Pentagon. So what's going on with the withdrawal from Afghanistan? Let's welcome in now retired Green Beret Nate Anderson. He's also the executive director of Concerned Veterans for America. Nate, great to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, I was struck about what you and Concerned Vets for America have been saying about this Afghan withdrawal, because I've had this conversation with my own friends who served over there and watched their brothers die in this combat. It's hard to say it's time to pull out. You want to say that something was accomplished by our 20 years of being there, and I think to a certain extent it was. But also at a certain point, you have to rip the Band-Aid off and get out of there. Talk to us about your message for making sure, and you actually have been pretty complimentary on the Biden administration, I believe, for their plans to go ahead and hold firm to their plans to withdraw these troops.
Well, like you said, September 11th is the new line in the sand, the new deadline for withdrawing our troops. And while my organization, Concerned Vets for America, would have liked to see the original deadline honored, that was May 1st, and we've blown past that deadline now, it is encouraging to see the Biden administration, President Biden, commit to finally ending what is America's longest war. It's very encouraging. And by all accounts, we're on track. We're even ahead of schedule by recent accounts. And it's a big logistical hurdle, as you might imagine, to move so many service members and contractors and weapons and equipment out of that country in such a short time frame. So it's good to see that it's moving forward. Ultimately speaking, this is good. This is good for the United States, both with the strategic implications of ending America's longest war, the financial implications of considering how much these wars have cost us every single year since we've been in it. And of course, the moral benefits here of ending America's longest war. We've been sending men and women into harm's way for 2 decades now. And that's a decision to end the conflict, which I think the Biden administration is making a good call on. It's overdue, but it's promising and it's encouraging to see.
Now, as we look ahead to Memorial Day this weekend and ahead to the withdrawal on September 11th, I mean, a certain attention has to be paid to those we lost in Afghanistan. And what did we gain from having lost those men and women over there?
Memorial Day is an opportunity for us to remember those we've lost, those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice, as we call it, to ensure our freedoms here at home. I think it's an acknowledgement, a good reminder that our way of life and our liberties here in the United States, they come with a cost. And as a combat veteran myself, it has a special meaning to me. I knew some amazing individuals who gave their lives in uniform overseas. And it's sobering to think that they had families here at home that loved them. They had lives here at home. And I think we should celebrate who they were. We should celebrate what they were willing to do for us here in the United States. We can fire up the grill. We should spend time with family and friends, celebrate our freedom, celebrate the holiday. But we should also use it as a time to stop and reflect and remember that our way of life and our freedoms here had a cost. And that's something our country should never forget.
Yeah, especially as this Afghan war winds down. Great to have you with us. Nate Anderson, Executive Director for Concerned Veterans for America. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.